Hello YouTube. This is going to be just a short video on some ideas or considerations I have before I move out into the public sphere. Now, I've mentioned several times in past videos on how while I can write and post all I want on the internet, I'll be protected by the anonymity of the internet until I move out into the public sphere. Now let me just say that again. Anyone can write on the internet and anyone can post videos on the internet saying what they want, but there is no fear of social pressure or being outcast from society by your beliefs on the internet because no one can do anything about it. So, in my case, I've posted, I don't know, nearing 30 posts and videos so far, and while I've received very favorable reviews, mostly from Catholic Answers forums, I need to move out into the public sphere soon to demonstrate my beliefs in reality instead of virtual reality. Now, I've been thinking about the timing of my venture into the real world and what I should do. Now, I've been blessed to live in a country which promotes freedom in the utmost of all of them. Can I say liberties? Anyway, but one of the nice things about the United States of America is the ability to state your beliefs in public without fear of persecution, objectively. It depends on what you speak. Anyway, but that point aside, there is nothing preventing me from going out into a square, standing up on a soapbox, and making some sort of manifesto. Now, that's probably what I'm going to have to end up doing. I hate public speaking. That's a confession. Whenever I have to do a presentation for a class, I may look fine up there, I may be smiling, but boy, take that podium away and my knees will be shaking. So, yeah, it'll be a big leap to get in front of the public eye instead of a group of select acquaintances in my class and speak about something which may not be taken all too optimistically or favorably. I need to work on this. In any event, I need to time my entry into the real world appropriately. If I went out now, I don't think that I would have I would not have the ability to make as big of an advantage than if I took a particular circumstance and then moved out. Let me rephrase that again. Now, believe it or not, I'm going to revert to or refer to communism. Back in 1917, one of the reasons why Lenin was able to be received with open arms in the public was because of World War I and the Tsars. The Tsar was out fighting on the Western Front for them, the Eastern Front for Europe, and getting beaten up pretty hard. It also didn't help that the Tsarina, I wish I could remember her name, was under the influence of a crazy monk, Rasputin, who I'm just going to skip over. Not a very pleasant subject. And the general living conditions in Russia, pre-communist Russia, were not too favorable. So in other words, people wanted a change. Another example, I can't believe I'm going to revert to this, is the 2008 election of Barack Obama. People were not too pleased how the country was going. They wanted some sort of hope and change. And, well, those two words are synonymous with Obama's fantastic policies. He projected hope, he promised change, and people voted for him. So in my case, I need to have the right approach and the right time to glean the most out of the circumstances when I move into the public sphere. There was something else I was going to, yes. I also would like to establish a considerable internet name for myself. I've mentioned this in the very first few vlog entries, if I recall correctly, of the importance of a name. Now, in the business sphere, that would be called brand advertising or brand marketing, where you can link one thing with a person's individual. So, in my case, I could go out in the public sphere and I could start speaking and say, my name is Andrew Golden. And people would say, who's Andrew Golden? I don't know. It's some crazy student from the Catholic college. It's another radical. But if I set up a sizable internet name for myself, people would be like, Andrew, who's that? Oh wait, didn't I? He has a blog. And he wrote on a few really good articles on that. We should check him out more. It's a kind of, I don't know if that was a good example, but I hope you better understand the importance I have of establishing a name for myself before I move out in the public sphere. And on one more thing before I close this video, it's very crucial that when I move into the public sphere, I don't just state beliefs. I need to act on them. Returning to our wonderful president, Barack Obama, he made all those promises. I think someone listed them at 500 actually, over 500 promises. And he followed up on very few of them. And it would be even worse for me if I did not follow up on what I say. I mean, I could say, we're in need of Catholic men in society to help save the United States from destruction and all. And then what do? I don't do a single thing. Hence the necessity for action. Anyways, I'm going to continue thinking on this for some time. Of course, I'm going to continue establishing a name for myself. But, God willing, there will be a time most appropriate for a declaration into the public sphere. And God willing, and I'm going to try really hard, I'll be in the right state of mind, body, and soul to